Hey guys, it's Rosalind. Welcome to People, Places, and Things. Today we will focus on a place. The place is the Hackney Museum in Hackney, London. If you've never been to the museum in Hackney, London, you are missing such a treat. And guess what? It was absolutely free to get in. Don't you love when you find a place, you just bump into a place and it's free to get in? I love when that happens. I had a friend tell me that, Rosalind, you find the most unique places. And I said, you know what? Thank you for that. But they actually find me because when you have energy and your energy is open, you tend to find places like this. But on any account, I just wanted to bring to you some of the art, some of the early settlers that settled in Hackney, London, some of the information about where they settled to work, and that Hackney was actually known as a place that was a safe haven for people that were coming from different countries and people who just felt like they didn't quite fit in other places because maybe they were artsy, and a lot of times people may not relate to artsy people. I love artsy people. I am her. She is me. And that's why I am bringing to you some of the places when I travel around the world that I find interesting, that maybe perhaps if you find yourself in this place, you will explore as well. And you will know to go to a place such as this. But anyway, Hackney it was rich with immigrants back in the day, years and years ago. I think the oldest building here was built sometime back in the 1700s. And I actually, if you looked at a previous video on St. Augustine's Tower, that actual building had been standing for years and years and years. So, but we're not talking about the tower, we're talking about the museum here. And again, you will find information on early settlers regarding like Indian, Chinese, and African servants who were brought here, sometimes by no choice of their own, to actually work as servants in kitchens, in houses. Everywhere workers were needed, they were actually brought here to do some of that work. And when I say they didn't have a choice sometimes, I mean exactly that. Like they were put on ships that were very similar to the Mayflower. And they were brought here as servants. And then on some cases, unfortunately, they were left out in the cold when the community was done with them. And so they had to go out and make something from nothing. They had to interject their cuisine, their clothing, their dance, their music. And so here in Hackney, you will find a rich history of Indian from India, cuisine, restaurants, shops, that shows off the jewelry, that talks a little bit about Bollywood, and also Chinese, as well as mostly Nigerian servants were here as well. And you will find those communities are very, very rich today here in Hackney. Hackney is a very unusual place because if you walk the streets, you will see that there is so much culture that lives here in this place. And the culture is very rich, and you find it's very multicultural is what I love. And I think that's very pleasing for everyone. Most people will feel welcome here. So if you get a chance, I just wanted to just give you a quick snapshot of the Hackney Museum. Take a moment out of your busy schedule, walk a few blocks or take the bus or the train, or the bullet, or whatever you need to do to get here, and stop in and see this place. They have over 8,000 objects and interviews about the history of Hackney and the people. And it's quite exciting. So I just wanted to just give you a little snippet of some of the items that are in there. Like this boat is over 1,000 years old. And there's just so much. It shows how the woman lived, and basically you worked in her kitchen back in the day and what that looked like and the different jobs that were available at the time. So much to learn and know about a place that you just really don't hear much about. And I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to come here. And I hope you have an opportunity to visit as well. Thank y'all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like and subscribe, and have a great day.